So my cousin was dating this girl, and she asked me, did I want to go on a double date with her and Shorty. She said that Shorty had a friend, and that friend might be interested in me. You know what I mean? So you know how I do. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Anyways, I asked her, like, yo, what's your friend look like or whatever? She told me, like, oh, she 5'4", she light-skinned, she got long hair, she got long eyelashes. I'm like, all right. When I tell y'all, for this date, I went out and bought a new fit, new sneakers, all that, like, new fitted. I was like, nah, I ain't really trying to look good for shit. I'm sitting on the couch waiting, like, it's blind date style type thing. So I'm waiting to see what walks in. When I tell you Shorty look crazy, I mean motherfucker crazy. But at this point, I'm there, so like, I'm like, it's gonna be mad awkward to be like, oh, I'm not feeling the day, I'm not trying to do this or whatever. She sits on the couch next to me, I'm sitting there or whatever, like just chilling like this, right? She like, you're really sexy, and goes to put her hand like that. The way I jumped up and moved up out of there, let me tell you, this is another story where, yo, I'm starting to see like a common like thread here. It's like, I just dipped. That was it. That's the end of the story. Like, I was done. But it really wasn't the end of the story, because the next day I'm talking to my cousin or whatever. I'm like, yo, why would you hook me up with a Shorty like that? Like, you're not funny. Her and her girl just start dying. Like they really set me up type thing. Unbelievable.
That's so sad, friend. I'm sorry that happened to you, friend. That was just disrespectful, friend. Just disrespectful. How they gonna play your face like that? Like the audacity they have. Like, I'm gonna just put my balls on the table, because what are we doing here? They play it with your balls, honey. Play it with your balls. People are real ballsy, man. But that was rude. Your friend, she knew better. Your cousin knew better. You know, I don't see ugly, so I would have to see this girl. I'm always the wingman to all my friends, so I'm always getting set up. It don't even matter. It don't even matter who it is. I'm always getting set up, and I just made the best of the situation, because I'm just a really good wingman. Like, you hanging out with your boo, and your boo has a friend. All right, I entertain your friend while you getting in with your boo. I got you, boo. I'ma still be friendly. But her putting her hands on her, like on that inner thigh, ooh, that's a little too intimate. Being that I just first met you and you ain't cute. Ooh, if you cute, you can get away with that. But you ain't cute. Wait a second, boo. Wait. What's on that hand? You washed it? Like, what's going on? So yeah, I feel you. I've been on some blind dates, and it's just like, woof. It's like, they wasn't ugly, but they breath was. Their breath was like, bruh, your breath made you ugly. It probably made me ugly. That's probably why I ain't got that many eyebrows now. I ain't got that many hairs on my goodness. People breath be like, bruh.
Get ready with me to put y'all in my business, but also get ready to work my boss's party. So let's just start off by stating the obvious. Dating is ghetto. I had to cut my favorite bitch off. Do y'all know the feeling of having to cut your favorite off? That's almost on the same level as having to cut off your favorite eater. Bitch, I've been sick. And we didn't leave on bad terms or anything, but it just had to be done. But I had to stand on business. I hate that I'm at this point now where I just have to think too much about my feelings and think about the future and how it's gonna affect me. And oh my God, take it away. Prior to that, I was talking to this girl for like 2 weeks, and I thought that was about to be my new favorite, but I had to cut her off because she was being homophobic and transphobic. I don't play that. And that was very strange because she's bi, so yeah, I had to cut that loose. One thing about me, I'm gonna cut you off and do what's best for me. And I'll call myself spinning a block on one of my old shorties, and she was a lot meaner this time around than I remember. Like, back in the day, I used to not give a fuck about women being mean, but now you gotta be sweet to me. I don't like none of that mean shit. Like, not even being mean to other people, but me, like, oh no. And then it gets to a point where, like, you throwing me off, shorty, is you trying to fuck or you trying to fight? I don't know. And then I be getting turned off quick. Like, I see a video and you trying to be sexy and you have no sex appeal and it just look forced. I gotta cut you off. I don't know if it's just me, but when I like somebody, I'm always looking at their pictures. I'm always going on their page, looking at their videos, pictures, etc. But also with that, if I look at you for too long, you gonna start to look ugly to me. I don't know why. This is why I just need to mind my business. But anyway, the bar that I work at is like an older crowd. I would say about 40 and up, but it's becoming more of a mixed crowd these days. But like, dudes always come up to me, the older dudes, the old pimps and all of that. I'm trying to figure out why the older ladies don't come up to me. I must don't give enough gay at work. I need to figure out how to give gay at work, because I want me a sugar mama. Like, all these older men keep talking to me, and I know you old bitches is eating pussy. Like, I know you old bitches is gay. So I need to figure that out. But anyway, I look good as fuck, looking like my last bitch couldn't handle it, right? I really ate that the fuck up. Oh, and my manager picked out these ugly ass motherfucking uniforms to wear for my fucking boss's birthday. Oh my god, but I still look good. Fuck.
Girl, that whole outfit was given. Talk about ugly. No, that was cute. Like, that looked like some wedding colors. That green, that forest green, that nude, them suspenders with that bow tie. That was real cute, girl. Them edges laid. They wasn't connected by the eyebrow. We love that. We love that for you, friend. Girl, I'm getting all that. I feel all of that energy. Everything you said was just hitting. It seems like you a little bit toxic, but we're okay with that. We encourage a little bit toxic. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I remember when I had to cut my boo thing off. I was so sad. I don't know if I told y'all about that. It was one of those sad. I think I went into it. I meant to tell you guys. I was like, oh, in my Saturday night video, I was like, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I don't think I ever did. So little bit of story time. So my boo thing. Y'all know if y'all seen my what was it? What was that video? I can't remember. Carpet. I can't remember. It was a video that I told on myself about dating this girl. And I was talking to this girl who was in a relationship, you guys. I'm doing the wrong thing. I was living wild and reckless, honey. That was right after my breakup, and I was just doing me, honey. I didn't care. I was like, that is your business to tell your ex. But if your ex run up, she gonna get done up. Okay, honey? She gonna get done. I ain't playing that. No, actually, I don't have time. I don't fight. We don't fight over here. I'm just fuck you, girl. I'm just gonna fuck you and your girl. So I was talking to this girl. I might have already told you guys this story. I cannot remember. I'm gonna tell you again, just in case you didn't catch that video. So I was talking to this girl, and I really liked her body. I liked her body. And I was just like, I don't mind having sex with you. So my thing is, if we're going to be hooking up, and I'm all out. Like, you can be, I've been in open relationships before. Only thing that matters to me is everyone's being safe. You have to get tested. If you're going to sleep with somebody else while you're sleeping with me, has to be a female. Because what are we doing? They need to get tested. They need to get tested. If you're going to sleep with them, you're going to sleep with me, they need to be tested. Like, I'm going to trust that you're going to test this, get this person tested, because I got you tested and I made a really big deal out of it. And with this person, I made a really big deal out of it. I was so like, hey, adamant. Are you? And that's what made me kind of question. I was just like, wait a second now. Every lesbian I know has their test results on their phone or on them. Like, they have a pic. They have it. They'll pull up their My Chart. Like, all the lesbians I know will pull up their My Chart and they'll show you what's going on. So it was just a little weird that she didn't just have her My Chart. She had to actually, have it sent me. I was just like, okay. So yeah, but just take your word. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We're not making great choices. No, you are showing me what's going on. So anyway, it's a super big deal. So I hooked up with her one time. She hits me up and was like, hey, you want to meet at the park for a quick? And I was like, cool. In the daytime, we doing reckless days here. We're doing reckless days.
I remember this story the other day and I started laughing my ass off. This is a hookup horror story, lesbian edition. I matched with this girl on Tinder, right? So she went to school like a few hours away. And so we had made plans. We had talked for a little bit. She was cool. We were getting along. We had made plans to link up, right? Now, this girl was fine. Like, she was like, I think she was out of my league. Like, she was fine as fuck. So I was like, damn, like, shit. I wanted to make a good impression, right? So I had just been to the beach and she was like, oh, you're gonna get a tan? And I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Look at my fucking skin. I don't get tan. I get skin cancer. And this was right in my summer of spray tans and shirtlessness. So I was a menace to society. And my spray tans were botched as fuck. Like, when I look back at it now, it's so fucking funny. Giving Oompa Loompa vibes. But had the body, was in the prime of my host stage, I was ready. She was super naturally tan. Anyways, so then I go and link up with her. And I remember, like, I knew the spray tan was bad. So when we were, like, about to, like, hook up, I was like, let's turn the lights off. Because I had some, like, you know how you have, like, a few lines that were just god-awful? I had a few that I needed to hide. So I thought that worked. Like, I thought she thought this was my natural, like, skin color. We're good to go. I was scot-free. I get up. I'm ready to leave. It's the next morning. Y'all, I got up. There was a big ass rusty tan spot on her fucking sheets from my spray tan. It was like the first time I met her. I was so horrified, but luckily she was really nice and just like, she must have just played dumb, but she was like, we should probably like, I need to wash the sheets. And I'm like, yep, for sure, pull them off, and throw them in a ball. So like, hopefully she didn't see. Anyway, so I got away with it, never mentioned it again. Yeah, and now I'm posting this story shamelessly on TikTok.
Yo, how many of y'all had a spray tan? Comment below. I have had a spray. I've had a spray tan before. I remember when I got a spray tan, and it's crazy because it was kind of the same scenario. I was going to see this girl at her school, and I was like, "Bruh, I need a spray tan because I'm pale." It wasn't softball season yet, so I was pale, and you know how it is. When you play softball, you're a little darker. So I was like, "Let me go get a spray tan, bro." I walked up in that bitch. All them white women looked at me like, "Yeah, I know this heifer did." Just like, what is she doing? Why you do not belong here, ma'am? You do not belong. I got that spray tan. I was just like, bro. But I didn't. It was so funny because I couldn't even tell. I couldn't even tell. I've not been this color all my life. I have actually been darker because I played softball. I played tennis. So most people are used to seeing me darker. So, and the girl I was dating at the time was used to seeing me darker, and I was really, really pale. And I was just like, let's go get a spray tan. She didn't even notice. She was just like, oh, your skin is glowing, honey. And I was just like, spray tan. I took my cousin. My cousin was just like, we're doing this. I've done a lot of crazy things for some women. I know you see the merch. I know y'all see the merch and you loving it. Go ahead and cop this merch. And before you do, subscribe.